Hello friends, welcome in RBC Online. I am Dattatreya Raut. I have to deliver the new aspect in human health and diseases, common cold. Now in the common cold, these are the very infections to the a viral infection which is the cause the upper respiratory diseases. That means a disease of the upper respiratory regions. It is also known as the nasopharyngitis. It is also known as the nasopharyngitis. So is acute viral infections which may be a cause by the a specific one cause the infection to the upper respiratory tract. This is the very common cold, also known as the acute viral rhinopharyngitis, acute coryza or cold. So the viral infection disease of the upper respiratory system, which is the viral infection of the upper respiratory region, and it is also known as the nasopharyngitis, is also known as the acute viral rhinopharyngitis. It is also known as the acute coryza or also known as a cold, which are having the different names. Common cold is know about a very different names. It is caused by the a group of viruses known as the rhinoviruses and coronaviruses. Now, common cold, which are the causing the viral infection, and so these common symptoms which may be occur after the infection, these spontaneously in 7 to 10 days, symptoms usually resolve the spontaneously 7 to 10 days, with some symptom possibly lasting for the up to the 3 weeks. Now here the common cold is the most frequent infections which may cause by the viruses, rhinoviruses and coronaviruses. Now this common cold is the most frequent infection in humans with average adult contrasting age, any age. So in the common cold, viral infection which are the cause the upper respiratory tract. Now you know that recently all world is under the infection near about, which is the having the coronaviruses. All the students know about what are the situation of the infection of the coronaviruses, which is the same to the common cold, which are the rhinoviruses, which are the cause the common cold, and the coronaviruses is also the having the same symptoms, and it is caused by the viruses known as the rhinoviruses and the coronaviruses. Recently you know that about exact situation of the coronaviruses, and these are the spread when infected persons are contact with a healthy person. Then these are the easily spread, easily mode of transmissions are the take place. The viruses are the spread is the very fast, rapid rate of the spread of the coronaviruses and the common cold. I have to discuss about the common cold. And now we are going to study about the in details what is a common cold and what are the different names of the common cold and caused by the viruses. That viruses is known as the rhinoviruses and the coronaviruses. Now then signs this common cold. The common cold is a most frequent infection disease in human with a average adult contrasting 2 or 4 infection, and the average child contrasting between the 6 to 12 infection in a year. Now the common cold is the most frequent infection diseases in human with average adult contrasting 2 or 4 infection and the average child contrasting between the 6 to 12 infection in a year. It means that it is a most frequently to spread the disease. It's a common cold which are easily spread when the healthy person are the contact with the infected person, cold infected person. In that way, collectively, cold, influenza and other upper respiratory tract infection. The common cold is the most frequently infectious diseases in human with average adult contrasting 2 or 4 infections. That means the infection spread, rate of the spreading of the infection in adult as well as in child contrasting one that. So common cold, which is the most frequently infectious diseases in human with average adult contrasting 2 or 4 infection and the average child contrasting between the 6 to 12 infection in a year. You know that what are the situation regards to the common cold. The spread frequently, which are the infection easily to the healthy person, which is the infect the upper respiratory tract infection. So collectively cold, influenza and other respiratory tract infection with similar symptoms are included in the diagnosis of the influenza like in illness. Influenza like illness which are the also shows the same or the similar symptoms to the common cold. Now the common cold is a very common diseases which are the affect the upper respiratory tract, and this common cold which are is the infection to the upper respiratory tract, which are the upper respiratory tract means they are called as the URTI, upper respiratory tract infection, URTI. Now this URTI, cold, influenza and upper respiratory tract infection with similar symptoms are included in the diagnosis of influenza. In a influenza like illness is also show the such type of the symptoms, similar symptoms which are the in a cold, in a influenza and upper respiratory tract. These are the similar symptoms are included in the diagnosis of the influenza like the illness. Now we have to discuss about the common cold. The common cold symptoms is, what are the common cold symptoms is? You have to know that a cough, sore throat, running nose, nasal congestion. These are the common symptoms of the common cold. and collectively all the symptoms of the cold which are the like or similar symptoms to the influenza and the other upper respiratory tract infection. The number of diseases which are the cause to the respiratory tract, that will be shows the such type of the similar symptoms like the common cold, influenza. So this may be cause the infection from nasal nose, that will be nose to the goes to the respiratory tract up to the only upper respiratory tract. So these are the common cold. This common cold which are shows the different signs and symptoms, and these signs and symptoms of the common cold which is the very know to about all the peoples, because the every peoples are in their life which is the suffer from the common cold. In the common cold there is a common signs and symptoms you have to know about in details, you have to know about, and you have to familiar about that, because such type of the signs and symptoms is a cough, sore throat, running nose and a fever, nasal congestions and sneezing, conjunctivitis, red eyes, muscle rashes, fatigue, headache, severing and loss of appetite. These are the very important to regard the examination point of view. In a board examination as well as in a NEET examination, the question may be asked on the signs and symptoms. Now in the signs and symptoms, these are muscle rashes. The muscle rashes means which are to muscle pains. You have to feel the fatigues, then headache, severing and loss of appetite. These are the very common symptoms in a common cold. Cough, sore throat, running nose, fever, nasal congestions, sneezing, conjunctivitis, which are the show the red eyes. How I have to discuss the in detail about the one by one the all the symptoms and signs and symptoms of the common cold. Fatigue. When are the infection out to the upper respiratory tract? Due to the upper respiratory tract, there is a loss of the taste of the foods, because when are the infection is goes to the upper respiratory tract, then the fever is high. Then due to the fever, the taste of food is goes down. Taste buds is not goes to properly taste of the foods. Then headache, severing, loss of appetite. There is no any peoples to will have to, when are the infection of the common colds, not have a will to take a food. Cough is a very common symptoms. Sore throat, there is a pain in the throat. Running nose, this is a watery running nose. Fever is also the very important signs and symptoms. Running nose, fever, nasal congestions and sneezing, then conjunctivitis, red eyes. These are the very common signs and symptoms regards to the common cold. These are very important to discuss. Question may be asked in board examination. For the 2 mark, give a signs and symptoms of common cold. In the signs and symptoms of the common cold, you have to write, when question asked in board examination, then you write the common symptoms of the cough, sore throat, running nose, fever, nasal congestion, sneezing, fatigue, headache, severing, loss of appetite, muscle rashes. These are the very common symptoms of the common cold. These are the signs and symptoms of the common cold. So sometimes this may be accompanied by the conjunctivitis, pink eyes or the red eyes, muscle aches, then a fatigue, headache, and loss of appetite. These are the very common symptoms regards to the common cold. Then infection is the up to the spontaneously 7 to 10 days. Duration of the symptoms will be usually resolved spontaneously in 7 to 10 days, with some symptoms possibly lasting for the up to the 3 weeks. These symptoms possibly lasting for up to the 3 weeks. There are the very currently no about the no treatment or the shortness the duration. There is a no currently no known treatment that shortens the duration of the goes to reduce the infection, goes to the reduce the symptoms, due to relief from the medicines and the treatment of the medicines. No known about the exact or the currently no exact treatment about the to cure the symptoms, to cure the common cold. So that in the upper respiratory tract there is a present number of the viruses in the throats. So this throat infection, which is the having lasting 7 to 10 days, to usually resolve the spontaneously. Then these are the very running nose, fever, rhinitis, cough, weakness, headache, sore throat. Number of these signs and symptoms you have to see in the pictures. Common cold symptoms and this common cold symptoms is the very known to you: running nose, fever, then cough, sore throat, headache, weakness, fatigue, severing, loss of appetite. You remember that I have to explain, repeat and repeat. What means that you have to remember easily and to write in examination. There is a very important examination point of view. Then these signs and symptoms is a very common. Then we have to discuss about the prevention and control. How to the prevent and control the common cold. A common cold are prevented staying away from person suffering from a common cold. The best prevention for the common cold is staying away from the people who are infected. The best prevention for the common cold? A best prevention for the common cold is the staying away from the people who are the infected, and a place where infected individuals have a staying. That means what? Who are infected and place where infected individuals have a staying. A best prevention of the common cold is staying away from the people who are the infected and place where infected individuals have a staying. Then hand wash. Use a handkerchief to cover the nose and mouth during the coughing and sneezing. The infected person is to cover the nose and mouth with the help of the handkerchief or with the help of the mask. Use the mask during the coughing and sneezing. This is a mechanical action of the hand rubbing with a plain soap. Then hand wash is also the with a soap and waters. Hand washing with a plain soap and water is recommended. The mechanical action of the hand rubbing with a plain soap. Hand rubbing, that means the one hand is rubbed over the other hands, and with a plain soap rinsing and drying the physically removes the virus particle of the hands. Remove the virus particles of the hands. Then use the alcohol based hand sanitizer, can also be used to the prevention and control of the common cold. Alcohol based hand sanitizer can be also used. Alcohol based hand sanitizer provided very little protection against the upper respiratory infection. So these are the preventions and control of the common cold, so that it is a very and best way to the prevention of the common cold is the staying away from the person suffering from the common cold, and place where the infected individuals away from stay away from this place. Use of handkerchiefs or the mask to cover the nose and mouth during coughing and sneezing. Alcohol based hand sanitizer can be also used. Washing hands with soap and waters. So you have to watch the a video on the common cold. If viewers like my videos, I have to request to all the viewers, like my videos, subscribe my channels, share my videos and channels to the other friends, your friends that will be concerning to the 12th science, that will be concerned to the NEET preparations. Thank you so much.